Yeah. New year, new me.
Mid-year.
Yeah. Mid-year.
Not mid.
No.
Mid-year, mid-me.
Mid-year, midlife crisis.
Mid-year crisis.
Mid-year crisis. That's a thing.
Oh,
You have a little
makes
breakdown. Maybe
Something
you want to go.
happens.
Every guy at one point feels like, let's get a buzz cut.
I've never been there.
You've never been there, but
I've
you
never
might have
been
thought
there.
about it. Maybe.
I've wondered. I wonder how that would be.
Sure.
But I always knew that it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You've never tried it at all, ever.
No, I've never gone shorter than like maybe a little longer than what you have now. I think
You've
it's
never
shortest.
done the prison look,
Never.
the full, or I guess maybe the army look.
No,
buzz cut.
I've never done that. I have a friend
Okay.
who completely went bald,
Oof.
and I wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think I'm never gonna cut my hair shorter than kind of what it's at right now. That's I've made that mistake. I made an entire video about that a while, like 2-3 years ago,
Yeah.
about that, and I'm never going back. It was terrible.
Yeah.
I can't pull it off the way you do.
Oh, thank you. No, I think
Slide that in there.
I think the buzz cut is tough to pull off. Like you have to have it's a head shape thing.
Exactly.
You
You gotta
kinda
have
have
like an
to-
aggressive
Aggressive head.
and aggressive face shape.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah.
love aggressive head, but like, not everyone can get that.
Yeah. There is a clear distinction there. That's true.
Absolutely.
That's fair. Yeah, I've thought about doing the buzz cut like now. I don't think I will. I've thought about it. I have only done it once. I did it once when I was in second grade.
Oh well, that doesn't count.
And I was
You're
no,
still a
it
baby.
doesn't. It doesn't. But I've thought about what it would look like now if I did it like with the full beard.
Oh, okay, that would.
Because I thought that
yeah.
might look cool, but then I tried to filter, and I didn't like it. I was like,
You would look like you're in your 30s,
oh yeah, probably.
if I'm imagining it correct.
If it was long, if the beard was long,
If you had the beard from
Yeah.
like a few weeks ago
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
completely clean shaven, you could be like in your 30s. You know, get some temporary tattoos on the knuckles.
oh yeah, well then I might look like I'm like serving time, like I
Yeah.
just fresh out, yeah, fresh out,
That's
yeah,
not a bad look.
like
Be a little
on the
scary.
knuckles, like
Exactly.
yeah,
What would you get on your knuckles?
little goblin gang.
It's a lot of letters.
No, maybe like LGG.
Oh, you're going in the in-betweens too.
Yeah, because it's like 3 maybe, so it might
You're,
look,
you're
might
doing
look
the
kinda
what's
cool.
the thing? It's like January.
Oh yeah. January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, that's how I tell the
Are you
days.
just gonna get that tattooed then? That way you remember.
That would be pretty cool.
And then
Then
right
people would
underneath-
ask you like, "Oh, what are the letters for?" It's like the first letters
Yeah.
of the month.
Oh,
J, F, M, and you're like, something personal. They're like, "What does
Yeah.
it mean?"
Exactly. Or they hit you with a,
Yeah,
hey, yo, how many days are in this month? And you just
yeah,
double
Yeah.
knuckle.
yeah.
Easy
Or
one.
you like be more mysterious. They're like, "What does that mean?" You're like, under your breath, 31, 30, 31, 30, 31, and they're like, "Are those body? Is that
Yeah.
like your
What are
kill
you talking about?
And then you get here and you go 31, 31, 30. They're like, "Why did he do that 2 times?"
Yeah, he went double.
Yeah,
That's
man.
way back.
That's mysterious. Like,
That
you know
is.
how you're talking about sometimes you want to feel more mysterious.
absolutely.
That's how to do it.
With tattoos.
Well, no, with the months of the, of the year on your knuckles.
Welcome to a new era, where the future meets the past.
Finland is not real.
Above and beyond.
Helen Keller was a fraud.
Beyond.
It's never too early for Christmas.
There's a new place,
Grandma always says you need a lemon tree.
and a new time.
Temperature isn't real.
Perhaps the right place,
Lost my penis in the early 90s.
right place, then the right time. Discovery awaits. Right time. Right place, right time.
So, man, how was your weekend? How'd it go?
I honestly don't remember it. I was very sleepy. It's one of those.
That's what she
weekends.
said.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how it happens.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, okay, little pass.
What about you?
Yeah,
Anything
it was-
interesting?
Not too much. Yeah, same old.
As
we are-
opposed to the look, that's obviously a different look.
Yeah, the haircut and the beard are gone, or the hair's gone. Yeah. I like to. I think I told you I think I'm on a new schedule. I think from September until April, I'll keep the longer hair and the beard, and then from May till August, it's like more warm vibes. So I like the shorter hair and the fresher, clean look.
Yeah, I
think
kinda
that might
agree.
be a look. Yeah.
For some reason, the past 2 years, I made the
Mhm.
mistake of getting my hair cut shorter in like winter.
Ooh.
Every time I do it, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. I should get it cut during the summer,
Yeah.
grow it out with the winter.
Yeah.
And then I never get it cut, so it's almost an entire 3 seasons.
Sure.
And then by the time it's back to the winter, my hair is like uncontrollably long, and then I decide how I'm gonna get it cut, and then I get it cut too short, and then I'm like, this is exactly what I said I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
But got to trim a few days ago.
There you go.
So maybe I'm not gonna cut it until we make it to winter.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah. A few more weeks.
Exactly. We'll give it some time.
Yeah, we are at number 18 this week. Podcast
18.
number 18. And the lucky number is 21.
It is 21.
Or 20, I guess. And then 21 is like the one to...
We're beating all the odds. We are.
That's right.
We're a legal podcast now. Over 18.
Oh, there we go.
We can say bad words.
Okay. Yeah. Frick. Yeah.
Oh, dag nabbit.
Yeah.
Oh, watch out, YouTube. Don't take us down.
You joke and they're going to do it. Careful.
They'll do it again.
I thought it was pretty funny. I sent you this video of because we joked about a gambling
addiction.
Not a problem, but more about more advice for gamblers.
It's a very intense hobby.
Hobby. That's the best word
the
for it.
gambling hobby.
And all we were trying to say last time was 99% quit right before they hit big.
Exactly.
So you should just keep going. That's what we were just trying to say.
Yeah. You got to play the odds.
That's right. And so recently I saw this video that I didn't think was real for a second, but then I told you I kept watching. It was this dude on TikTok. His name is, I think it's Vegas Matt. And he's like, he goes to, I think he lives there. I don't know. Goes to casinos. So here's the thing, right? The video I sent you, he was like...
Vegas Matt.
Okay, Vegas Matt. Yeah. So he was like addressing the camera and, he was like, what's up, guys? So today we got this, I forget what the name of the machine. And he was like, now, don't get it twisted. We're going to try to win big here. We're not going to try to fall down the rabbit hole. But then at the beginning of the video, he's like, guys, we're 19,500 down. Like, well, I think you might have fallen down the rabbit hole already.
He's past the rabbit hole.
See,
he's digging a grave in the rabbit's nest, dude. He's further down.
That's what I'm saying. And then this is what I was going to ask you about. So at the very end, that's the best part. So he's adamant that they're only going to do 10 more button taps for the machine, right? Which I think they're $50 taps each. So they're going to go on
500.
Right? So there's on the machine, the credit is at like 17,000 something like left. Okay?
Sheesh.
Which if you do your math, that means that he was like well past 30 grand in that evening, to start. So whatever, he does the thing, he does the taps, and he gets to like the final tap, and it's like this token thing where he can like win some extra money. Long story short, I think he ends up walking away with like 2,400 profit or something like that, right? But check this out.
Win big.
Well, a little bit, but no, sorry, 2,500 like just added to that 17 grand.
So wait, did he break even or?
No, I don't think so.
So he's still below.
Yes.
So he didn't lose as much.
But here's what he says at the end. This is key. At the end, he goes, so the major jackpot is 105K. And then the minor one is like 5K. The other one is like 10K. And then the huge one is 105.
That's crazy.
On his last token spin, which can be any of the lower numbers or the 105.
Right.
I kid you not. He goes, guys, how cool would it be if on Twitch and here on all the socials and everything, we win big with this 105,000. He goes, that would put me even for the month. Oh. I'm sorry. Brother, you're down to $105,000 in the month? And this is going to break you even?
So he's...
What are we doing?
What?
What are we doing?
He is down the rabbit hole. Oh, dude, my God.
I think he's already... Like, I don't even know how much money you'd have to be making to justify dropping 105 in a month. That's crazy.
Man,
that's
break
crazy.
Even. That's how much he's lost that month.
Yeah, dude, that's insane.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
I guess when you're dropping like 30 grand a sitting, that I could see that. Having said that, though, I guess that would only be like a little over 3 sittings, though.
That's
I don't know.
How much is this man making that he has that much money to just throw away? That's insane.
Yeah.
Yikes.
There was a comment that was like, addiction is really fun when it's not me. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, pretty much.
Do you have any addictions?
Do I have addictions? No. In fact, I think what was the last thing? Did we say what would we be on My Strange Obsession for? Or did we say addiction? I don't remember.
We said addiction. I think the same show, My Strange Addiction.
Or obsession.
But
yeah, I have
honest addiction.
honest addiction. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing I like do
I was thinking
because I'm
about
not
this.
consistent enough with some things to like have an addiction. You know, like I guess my addiction is just to the game. I don't know.
to the grind.
To the grind, yeah.
I'm addicted to success and I'm allergic to failure.
That's right. That's right.
Grind set, baby.
Yeah. You know what they say? One head, one crown.
Ooh.
Guess what that's from?
I don't know.
Succession.
Ah.
Continue talking.
Okay. Do you have a lot of good favorite? Well, okay. Before I change the subject to quotes, because I've been writing down quotes.
Yeah.
I've thought about this today specifically. I do think that out of all the things that I do, right?
Yep.
And I smoke cigars, I drink alcohol.
Hell.
I'm not addicted to those. When I put it into perspective,
You might not think you are.
I'm addicted to like snacks. Every time
See-
I'm at a gas station, I need to leave with some sort of Cliff Bar or a bag of chips.
Right. You
like
think
a
that's an
Gatorade.
addiction or you think that's just normal? Because I think everyone at their core likes eating. So naturally, you might want to grab a little something.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, it's
Think-
like difficult for me to go on a drive longer than 20 minutes without like a little something. Without.
I mean, you might also have a high metabolism.
Okay. Well, then, hey,
No. I mean, that's not a bad thing.
maybe I do.
I'm saying-
not have any addictions. Then I like the way you're talking. Thanks.
Just enable everything.
You're invested in big snacks, and you're just keeping me looped in.
You're like, dude, I've been drinking every day this week, man. I'm trying to get over it. Nah, dude, you don't have an addiction.
That's
you're
normal,
just
bro.
you're just
That's
thirsty.
normal.
You're
Yeah.
just thirsty. You're
It's
fine,
normal.
bro. I've shot up like twice a day, bro. You're just
Yeah.
feeling sleepy. You just want a little pick me up.
Yeah, exactly.
No problem.
See, I was opening up, and you're like, "That's okay. Thank you. I'll keep buying snacks."
Yeah. Oh, good to know. Next time I'll have a bunch of stuff in your chair waiting for you.
How many times am I here?
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm eating your snacks anyway.
Yeah, maybe that's.
Snacks that you're not even eating. You just have them out, and I'm finishing your bag of snacks.
I mean, I don't like that. I don't finish that in like a sitting. So
That's
I mean,
what I'm
that
saying.
just takes
you
a
have
long time.
so many snacks there.
I like snacks, dude.
So do I. But what I'm saying is, if I had this in my room, this would last me 4 days. I'm
Yeah. Okay, maybe that is a problem.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
See.
Have you ever eaten things that aren't edible? Has it gotten to that point? Maybe we're talking crayons, candles, trees, leaves,
The worst
whatever.
thing that I've
Paper.
ever like chewed and swallowed
Uh-oh.
that was not edible was years ago when I was, I'm gonna say like 10. It was one of those little Lego Technic pieces. You know, they got the
Okay.
joint on one side and the little cross on the other side.
Okay.
I was building Legos, chewing on it, sneezed, swallowed it, and I was like,
That's
well.
it. Just
I was like,
You ever get that
shit.
thing back?
I forgot about it until
No, I
just
mean
now.
like that never came out.
Not that I recall.
Yeah. No, I mean
Small enough that I think I could digest it. No, my stomach acid's pretty strong.
Yeah. Okay. I mean that makes sense. Yeah. I mean personally, I was just eating some bricks the other day, but that's just me.
The crunch of sand's pretty nice sometimes.
That's a red flag.
You ever
That's
lay
a
down
red
on the
flag.
beach, you
Nope.
get in the sun.
Negative. Cannot confirm.
Maybe something happens where like,
No.
someone accidentally ran by you, kicked up some sand near your mouth. You're wiping, you're like, oh, nasty. And you're talking to them, then you're like, whoa, how'd that get in there? That wasn't that bad.
That's what she said.
Both. How'd that get in there? And that wasn't that bad.
Yeah. That's right. It's the whole thing there.
Those two questions, a little strange.
A little strange. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
So you're okay. If you were to be placed in a casino, you think you'd have a hard time?
I think
gambling?
I would be buying too many snacks.
Well, no, in casinos, well, actually, I can't. No, not snacks. You do get, depending on the place, you do get free drinks sometimes. Like if you're gambling, these ladies, come out and they have like trade. They'll just take your drink order and they just bring it out for free.
That's where most of my money's going. Oh wait, but it's free.
But it's free. So you would probably be gambling a lot. See,
Yeah.
I'd like to think, as much as this is probably not, I like to think I'm responsible. Because if I go to a casino, I've been to like a big casino 4 times.
I don't think
I guess I
I've
can
ever
count on
been
my hand.
to a casino past the age that I could gamble. I've been
Okay.
like walking through when I was a kid, but
Yeah.
once I became old enough to gamble, I have not gone to a
Yeah.
casino.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess I would say as of age, I've probably gambled maybe 4 times.
Wow.
Each time, like I'm saying, I like to think I'm responsible because what I would do is, I'm proud to say I've never taken out cash in a casino. Like I've gone in with a certain amount that I set myself on and stayed there.
Good.
And it was either I had a fun time or I was just, because like in my head, here's how I'd like to think of it, right? You're losing money. You're going to lose money regardless. Unfortunately, that's how.
You're spending money. You're not losing. You're spending money. You start losing money once you start going past the amount that you set yourself. But if you set, this is how much I'm using, then you're just spending money to have a good time.
Well, that's what I was getting at, is that what you're really doing is you're just, the money that you're letting go of is in order to have a good time.
Exactly.
But you got to know what gets you to have a good time. Like, in this, like in that, like you got to go in there going, I like poker, or like, I like the machines. I like blackjack. I like craps, roulette, whatever. Because if you just go in there and you're like, maybe I'll experiment or something, and you like try your hand at something that you don't like, then now not only did you lose money, you had a bad time.
Oh, for sure.
So like personally, blackjack is really fun.
Oh, that's a good
and
one.
I also just like it depends what casino, but there was one casino that I found a machine that I really liked, and I pretty much spent most of my money there because it was fun. That was the only one.
I'd go for poker.
Poker?
I do play poker a lot.
Poker's fun. Those tables are always crowded though. That's the problem. So you gotta like.
When I was younger, I learned to count cards, and I forgot it all.
See, that's almost how you have to play blackjack, is counting cards. Because if you don't count cards, then, like, I mean, the house is almost always destined to win, right? So, like, you just got to time it, be able to count your cards.
I do know that when you count cards, it is the longer you play, the more likely you are to win.
Oh, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I took a class for that. I was like 12.
What's up?
Yeah.
When you were 12?
I was like 12. I saw these things, and I was like, oh, that's a cool little thing that I could take.
Yeah.
So I took the class.
There you go.
It's cool.
Okay, yeah.
And then I've never played blackjack.
So Blackjack's pretty fun. I mean, it's fun because it's more chance than not. But
that's why I like poker, because, what me and my friends used to do back when we were in, like, middle school, there was this vending machine. There were 4 of us, right? Yep. So we would each take a quarter, put it in the vending machine, and we'd buy a bag of Skittles, right? Mm-hmm. And then we'd divvy up the Skittles in 4, since we all bought a fourth of the Skittles, and then we'd play poker.
With Skittles.
With the Skittles, and then whoever wins the entire bag of Skittles. Good times. I won a lot of Skittles that way.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Good times. Well, start gambling young, everybody.
Start gambling with Skittles. Yeah.
Exactly.
Words out. Yeah. Well, we'll say, speaking of wasting money, I was gonna ask you. So I know you don't watch sports, but I wanted to bring it up because I do, and I thought this was kind of funny. There's this player on the Warriors, Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole is like very. He's young. He's 23, but he's kind of well known on the socials because he has this like reputation for, like, if there are baddies like sitting courtside, then he goes off. Like, he scores a bunch. He like goes crazy. But when there aren't, like, he doesn't do that well.
He saves his energy for impressing the women.
Right. It's that's kind of like his moniker. Is like,
that's
and
so
it
funny.
like on TikTok, like people like he almost has like his own theme song and everything where like people use it. Anyway, recently it was reported he went out on this date with that girl rapper Ice Spice.
Oh.
He dropped $500K on the date.
Oh.
So my question he like apparently like he bought her a car. He bought her like
was this the first date?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
man,
he bought her a car, he bought her like a bag,
bad.
like all this stuff. So I was going to say, one, you think he could justify spending $500K on a date? And 2, if you had the money, would you do it? Cuz I don't think I would. I get that it's like
first date, never, dude.
Like, look, okay. Celebrity date. Okay, I get it. It's a different level. Having said that,
but he's
500K,
also a celebrity.
He
That's
is
crazy.
But he's not. I mean, he did just get a pretty big deal this past off season. Like, it was a pretty lucrative deal,
like,
but still.
If it was some like nobody stock bro who somehow was like, "Hey, Ice Spice, I got $500K. Let's go on a date," that I could be like, "All right, he's reaching." I'd be like, "Hey, good for him for somehow getting that attention." But you're saying this guy's already a professional.
Yeah. He just signed a $120 million deal the past offseason. So, but over 4 years. So he's making about $30 million a year. Which is a lot.
Still though.
No, I'm saying that to say, like,
yeah, I mean,
he's making money, yet his name is like I mean, he's known, but he's not like LeBron James known.
Well, obviously not. But the thing is,
So it's crazy.
Ice Spice isn't Nicki Minaj either. So
Yeah, $500K.
You're already a celebrity, dude.
If you were a celebrity, would you spend that money?
No.
Let's say whoever your celebrity crush was would go out with you. Not like for a certain amount of money, but they agreed like, yeah, let's go on a date. Would you spend $500,000 on a first date?
Would I spend $500,000?
I mean, it's hard to contextualize because we don't know that level.
That's true. We don't have that money.
Right. So we don't know what that feels like. Having said that, like I'm trying to think. Like if Margot Robbie said, "Let's go on a date," and I was like, "Sure," I don't think I would spend $500,000.
Are you thinking you're draining your savings though on this date?
No, exactly. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't. Which I think that just shows like people like fame is different, right? Like it's a different feeling.
If I get some celebrity to go on a date with me, I'm going to put in minimal money, and if it sucks and if the date bombs, she's never gonna forget me, dude. She will never forget that random guy who took her on a date that sucked. That's
Okay. So maybe you started out and you're like, you want to go to Denny's?
Oh yeah.
And she's like, okay.
Denny's is really nice this time of year.
And then she's like, what's that? and you're like, oh, it's a breakfast spot. What do you mean? Yeah.
Staple of American culture.
Yeah, $500K is crazy.
That's insane.
I think. Yeah, I don't know the limit I would go to because again, I don't really know that level of wealth. But I like to think. See, and here's the down to earth like, what's it called like down to earth, not rich side of us is like I like to think that if I was going on a date with someone that was famous, in my head I'm like, well,
pure charms like
yeah. I'll let my personality speak for itself. But then you gotta realize like, no, it's not like that. So $500K, not.
That's what I'm saying. Give them a bad experience. Give them a story to tell. The next time they're on a talk show, they're gonna drop, I was on this date, right? And you're gonna be like, that was me, dude.
Yeah.
That was me.
There's like that famous, you know how, because apparently like Leo DiCaprio doesn't date women over 25. You've heard that, right?
Yeah.
So there was like that story that there was this girl, Camila Morone, that he went out with. But then when she turned 25, he dropped her. But there was a story that she said, and I actually don't know if it's real. I like to think it's real. But apparently there was a story where she said that one of the reasons she wasn't attracted to him was because I think it was on their first date or one of their first dates. He rented out like a theater. And he was like running around with a lightsaber and like pretend like he was like in Star Wars.
That's awesome.
And in my head I was like, that's a green flag. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Seems like a fun time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
perfect. What movie would you rent out an entire theater for?
Just to watch it?
Yeah,
dude.
Let's say date.
For a date?
Let's just say for a date.
Okay, so I'm renting out a theater for a nice date, and I want to showcase a movie. Shoot. No vibes in particular, just whatever.
Whatever you feel. You said vibes.
Okay, I might throw Cars on the big screen.
Oh, which one? First?
Cars 1, yeah. It's a great movie.
Nice.
No, I don't know. In all serious, maybe, you know what? Yeah, I might throw Cars on. I might throw, I'll do one of kind of each so that way I get some variety, okay? If we're doing some animated, I'll go Cars. If we're going comic book movie, I would throw a nice, maybe Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Oh, that's a classic.
I just saw the third one, by the way. Ooh, it was fantastic.
I saw it.
It was actually really good. Okay, so I'd go Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Maybe, okay, if we're going rom-com, I'll go 50 First Dates.
Never seen. I don't watch that many rom-coms.
I don't watch too many either, but 50 First Dates is a great one.
Is that Adam Sandler?
Oh, yeah. Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore. That's a really good... No,
hold on. I've seen
Reese Witherspoon, maybe?
Meet the Parents?
I might be tripping.
I've seen Meet the Parents.
Sorry. Keep going. This is going to kill me if I get this wrong, though.
I don't know what other rom-coms I've seen.
I don't watch too many because I don't normally watch that many by myself.
That's true.
But like with your girl, I mean, maybe...
I don't think I
Drew Barrymore. Yeah, I was right.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, no. I make my girlfriend watch most of my movies. Okay. She likes them.
So, there you go. Yeah,
You know what I watched yesterday, though?
What?
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Oh, did you? Did you like it?
All the time. I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Okay. I've heard a lot of crazy things about that. You know what movie I'm throwing on the big screen?
What movie?
Home Alone.
Oh.
Yep.
I have not seen that in its entirety. There are a lot of things I just haven't gotten around to doing.
But it's home. You know what? Actually, I wouldn't expect you to, and you know why? See, you weren't born in the 90s. And this movie came out in the 90s. So, your generation wouldn't get it. I get it. It's fine. Home Alone's going on the big screen. I'd toss that up there. I'll throw one more out there. Let's go with... dude, oh my goodness.
You're picking just a bunch of movies.
Well, I'm trying to do like different genres.
Okay. Let's see.
I will say no. One more. No. One more. I'll go with a like an old movie. I guess American Graffiti's going on the big screen.
I
really love them. What?
American Graffiti?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
It's George Lucas's like first film. Harrison Ford's like a teenager.
What?
It's like from like the 60s.
No, I've not seen that. You know what?
It's like a classic film.
I've never even heard of it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you got to check that out. That's a great movie.
I didn't. Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's like the name of R2-D2 in Star Wars is a reference from like American Graffiti.
Why have I not heard of this before?
I don't know, man. I guess you're not a real cinephile.
You're making this up, bro. You're lying.
Don't disrespect me.
I have seen Star Wars and
Congrats.
every Star Wars,
Yeah.
every like Star Wars Easter eggs and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Not once
Here's a medal,
have
man.
I ever heard of like R2-D2's name is based on the first thing.
Yeah, it's a reference. It's a reference to the script or the dialogue from American Graffiti where it stands for like row 1, dialogue 1. Or row 2, dialogue 2, R2-D2.
That's crazy. I did not know that. I'll have to watch it. Let's see.
That's crazy.
If I had to throw something up on the big screen, animated movie, I'm going the Lego Batman movie. That's a goated movie.
That's a really good one.
What were the other genres that you were saying?
I just picked random ones. I tried to do a rom-com. I tried to do a historical piece.
Historical piece. I'm going 1917.
Okay.
Good movie. Let's see. What's something?
Speaking of, Oppenheimer is gonna be really good.
Oh, we gotta watch it.
Did you see the new trailer?
I did not.
It just came out.
Today. I've been busy.
Dude, that movie is gonna be really good.
Bro
recreated a nuke, man.
Didn't he?
Like in real life?
Yeah, he realized.
Like actually, yeah, that's pretty wild.
How is he allowed to do that?
I don't know,
That's
man.
my question. How is he just like, hey guys, I'm making a movie. Can I get a nuke? And they're like, oh yeah, totally. Here you go. How is that happen? Can we do that?
Which country do you think gave him one?
Do you know?
No.
Or are you just like?
Well, no. I mean, it was fake, but I like to think that maybe he went to each country and was like, "Hey, I got a question. Can I borrow
guys,
one?
Can I borrow it?"
I think it was
I'm not
North
gonna
Korea.
give it back, but like,
Yeah. I think North Korea gave it to him.
that's crazy.
Little Rocket Man was like, "Yeah, here you go."
Could we do that? Could we just be like, "Hey, government, we're shooting a little film.
Yep.
Can we get like a few, I don't know, bombers, maybe a huge naval ship, with some guns, and like while you're at it, just throw in a whole like Navy crew too, because we need someone to pilot it for the movie, of course."
They did do that for Top Gun too. The Pentagon lent them 10 F-22s. Yeah.
Bro,
But Tom Cruise actually knows how to fly them, which is crazy.
That's true.
So they let. I mean, most of the shots wasn't him. It was an instructor in the front seat, and then the stars were like in the back seat. So it was pretty cool.
I love seeing like how they do things like that.
Yeah.
Like I saw this one thing where they were like doing stunt driving in a car, and they showed the behind the scenes. The guy actually driving the car was on top of the car.
Oh yeah.
They just attach things. I love seeing that.
It's pretty cool. Unless you're Keanu for John Wick 4, then you learn how to drive.
Oh, incredible.
It's like all the way.
There was this one scene in this one movie. You haven't seen it. The Raid 2. It's an Indonesian action film. There's this one crazy camera move. It's a car chase scene. And so one car's being chased, the other one's chasing them. The camera pulls out of the back seat of the first car, pulls out, shows the car, travels, the next car pulls up. It goes into the passenger window to do a close-up of the driver, then goes into the back seat of that car, and then out the back window of that car to show the car that's chasing him. No cool. CGI, all one shot. It's nuts.
Yeah. No, they probably did that on like a camera crane on a car that was following them.
Right, but then exactly. So
that's what I'm saying. So probably like went in. They probably took the back windshield out maybe of the back car, put it in, took it out?
No, the whole thing. Here's what happened. It's insane. I'll have to show you this afterwards. So they had a guy hanging on the side of a car, operating the camera. He pulls out of the first car,
Gotcha.
shows us the second one, passes it into the window of the second car, where there's a guy dressed up as the passenger seat. So he's sitting there like this, grabs the camera, passes it to a guy in the back seat of the car, who then passes it out the back window to a guy hanging off the other side of the car. It's nuts.
That's cool.
And the only CG was used to make the guy dressed up as a chair look like the chair. Mm-hmm. It's incredible.
That's pretty cool.
Great.
Yeah,
great
I can
film.
respect some good cinematography.
Absolutely.
I think that, well, that's why Nolan does all these practical things, because he doesn't really like using CG. I will say it's funny that, so did you see Tenet, Christopher Nolan's movie?
I have not seen
You haven't seen Tenet? So Tenet was like, I actually thought it was good. I mean, it is trippy.
Of course.
It can be hard to like comprehend, but it was pretty good. I will say though, I think it's funny because Nolan apparently he like went out and tried to talk to like I guess some of the best like quantum physicists in the world in terms of like trying to understand time travel if it was possible, right? I think it's kind of crazy because it's like you're talking to these quantum physicists about about something that we've never done and probably will never do, but yet they're telling you how to do it. So that's like, well, like, how do you know? It's like, wait, you haven't done it.
Oh, so can we do time travel like this? No, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
So how does it work?
Then,
Oh, like this.
Yeah.
Source.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, because we do the math. Can you do it? No.
Well, no,
how do you know?
Yeah. I don't know. Sorry.
Speaking
he's out.
Good old Oppenheimer and his famous quote. I wanted to go over some quotes because you brought up some quote. There was that one quote that you just said.
It just was in the moment. Yeah.
It's in the moment.
Yeah.
But we have I am become death, destroyer of worlds, which I'm gonna be honest, sucks.
Really?
Yes, that's not how you say that.
That's how he said it. The dude created the atom bomb, man.
Right, and then he was like, "Oh no,
destroyer of worlds." Yeah.
They asked me to make a weapon of mass destruction, and I made it, and they used it for mass destruction.
Yeah.
Whoops. Like, come on, dude. Anyway, I have some quotes that I've been writing down over the course of a few months, maybe. I'm gonna read them to you real quick. So we got quote number 1. If you only do what you can do, you will never be more than you are now. Who do you think said that?
Humor me.
Master Shifu, Kung Fu Panda 3. It's a pretty good one.
You know that quote from the first one where Uguay's like, yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, today's a gift. That's why they call it the present.
Yeah.
I saw someone I know, or not someone I know, but someone I saw watched it for the first time recently. And when they watched it, they were like, oh, like, is that where the quote's from? Bro, I'm pretty sure that quote's been around for like a few hundred years.
Here's what's crazy.
But,
I looked up this quote to see if I could find any other source.
Yeah.
The only source I could find was Kung Fu Panda 3.
There you go.
So I'm hoping that it's the only version. And then I got some other cool ones, for all you Sigma grind set bastards out there. Like good old Mark Twain. The most important days in your life, the 2 most important days in your life, are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Boom, boom, boom.
No, if you're going to say Oppenheimer's quote sucks, that sucks more.
It's at least grammatically correct.
No, wrong. L.
I am become death.
You find out why? You find out why what?
You were born.
No.
Why do you mean no?
No, L quote. Oppenheimer solos that.
How? Dude.
I am the destroyer of worlds is better than you find out why.
I am become death.
No, because... No.
I have become death. Nah. The destroyer of worlds.
He was German. You got to give him a pass. He didn't speak English first language.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, that's how that works.
That's not how that works.
Mark Twain's not even his real name.
Dude, he came up with a fire quote. I don't know what you're talking about.
2 out of 10.
What
2 out of 10. Mark Twain is a 2 out of 10, actually.
That I might agree with. But that quote goes crazy. That quote goes crazy. All right, here's another one. A crisis does not make a person. Rather, a crisis shows what a person is made of. Okay. I don't know how to say the name of the guy who said that, though. Warren W.
Worcestershire.
Not that. But close.
Here's a good one to end on, okay?
Yeah.
If you always say no, you'll never say yes. There you go. You know who said that?
You.
I would like to take credit for it, but I can't. It's the great Ryan Higa of Niga Higa. Can confirm.
We love it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, those are some great quotes. Maybe by the end of our run, we'll have some great quotes that we can attribute.
My girlfriend has been writing down quotes of mine that are her favorite. Should I bring that next time?
Save it for the end of the year review.
End of the year review, okay. Because she's got like 2 or 3 years worth of just random things that I say.
Well, there you go.
That when I listen back, I'm like, I'm incredible, actually.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, all right. We're going to end on that note.